Munich is an incredible city with great historical sites, some of the funnest beer halls you'll ever go into, lots of culture and activities, and of course, the world-renowned Oktoberfest. But even when in Munich, you'll want to get away from the city and try some different day trips. And today, we're exploring a day trip to Salzburg, Austria. Easiest way to get from Munich to Salzburg is by train. There are numerous trains that leave fairly frequently right from the main station and take between a little over 1.5 hours to just under 2 hours to get there, or more if you take more stops. But the train ride is part of the adventure with beautiful views and generally a fairly decent dining cart right on board. Arriving at the train station in Salzburg, you can walk to all the action, the castle, and the downtown. It's a little bit of a walk though, so if you prefer, you can always take a taxi or Uber. Once across the river, you'll find compact streets with lots of world-class shopping and quaint little shops. Maze of little paths that lead off the main road with unique little shops. Like this shop we found with this lady making cheese, preparing for the day. You'll likely encounter a crowd as you get close to the home of Mozart. You can find places to step away from the crowd, like this graveyard and garden just under the castle. Once done exploring, it's time to head up to the castle itself.
Bye-bye, boys!
Have fun storming the castle!
Think it'll work?
It would take a miracle.
Bye-bye!
The castle provides both beautiful views and affords you a unique view of the city. You can imagine the impressive fortress this must have been during its heyday. At the castle, there are numerous museum type of exhibits about different things from around the regions, but most of it concentrates on the fortress and its importance in protecting the area throughout numerous wars and battles. This includes numerous exhibits that show you what it must have been like for the soldiers that lived in this fortress. While the exhibits were interesting, every single corner of the fortress brought you back to an incredible view. After waiting out some rain, we took the funicular back down the hill into the streets. Once off the funicular and into the streets, we did take some time to stop and pay our respects at some stumblestones. Stumblestones can be found throughout Europe and remind us of those that were lost during the Holocaust. Ready for lunch, we made our way through the shops until we found the perfect place to eat. For lunch, we were able to grab a traditional Wiener Schnitzel and, of course, the famous local dessert, Knäckebrot. Back over the bridge, we got to watch the amphibious tour bus leaving the river for a little bit of excitement. Of course, there's lots to see on this side of the river as well, from palaces, gardens, and tons of museums. We took some time to explore what we could.
I finally understand how Maria had enough curtains left over to clothe all those kids. Look at all the windows. Ridiculous. Remind you, like and subscribe.
Back to the train station, we stopped to explore, I guess, what is a troll garden, where I found what may have been a long-lost relative. Then we headed back, taking one last look at the beautiful city, with plenty of time to make it back to Munich, still early.